much for shopping with us. I'll see you next time. I'll be here. get this win.
Have a great game, man.
Moments from now at Chase Center in San Francisco. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. So the next starting five. Nicholas Claxton out there with O'Neal. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with MP. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Smith sets the pick for Bridges. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Curry against Smith. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Over MP. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP has gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. From the arc, and another 3 for Golden State.
That 3 is no problem for MP. You know he's put in the work because these shots now seem like layups.
Smith the pass to Bridges. Back to Smith. And the pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. O'Neal kicks to Bridges. They need this. Smith, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here is Smith. Kicks it to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Claxton. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
That's in the tray. MP's got 15.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And originally undrafted, Royce O'Neal's hard work, Richard, has certainly paid off.
Yeah, he's really smart defensively. You can match him up against any opponent's best scorer. And then on the other end, he can help space the floor.
Now here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Shoots over Curry. Smith no good. Pass to MP. For the three. Another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here is O'Neal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Looney. They lead by 14. And here's MP for three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside, O'Neal. Over Green. And again, no good by Brooklyn. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. And the basket by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here is Smith. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Sharch. MP comes in for Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Nets, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Dennis Smith in for Simmons. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dennis Smith is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watford in at the center position. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He finished up with 65 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. A fantastic performance for him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Now David in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Smith, still without a basket. Outside Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebound.
He got it! Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
Paul against Smith. Outside O'Neal. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP way outside. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out to Bridges. O'Neal outside. The three from Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
3 points.
Thomas got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Smith. Following the basket by MP. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Stephen Curry. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. To the paint. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. 37 points for MP.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Smith the pass to Thomas. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Smith finds Thomas. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ball against Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Inside. Laxton with it. Looney on him. Here's Smith. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. MP looking around. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hello. Well, I mean, it's easy to see why they're up big. They know how to use their size, their athleticism to wear their opponent down.
And now, time to... And that is a wrap.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body, you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s. So you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. MP out there with Looney. MP outside. And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Pass to Claxton. Bridges against Thompson. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Here's MP. Thompson dishes to MP. And another one falls.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And so, MP will bring it up for Golden State. They get to take on the play. Good! Another from three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Smith in the posts, guarded by Kerr. Smith kicks to Bridges. Here's O'Neal. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. The drive by MP. The shot by Looney, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Curry against Smith to the inside. Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges up top, guarded by Kerr. Bridges misses.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Here's Bridges. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, O'Neal. Smith, the pass to Bridges.
Well, Bridges isn't the biggest guy, but he is a fighter.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. We see a number of players get hurt during the season. Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Lonnie Walker. Thomas is out there with Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Watford in at the power forward position.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And here's MP for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Walker finds Claxton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Wednesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
There's the pick. Here's Thomas. With the clock winding down, jams it in off the great move.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Thomas feeling it out a bit. To the middle, here's Bridges. George grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Walker. Right side, Thomas. Back to Claxton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And here's MP for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. They get it back. Claxton with it. Kuminga on him. They get the rebound. Bridges outside. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Back to Paul. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps.
Great win. Keep pushing.